So yesterday I got this pulse wave meter done. It was interesting to see that how they were able to kind of tell more about me so honestly from looking at my pulse, and I thought this was like not real or anything. So what it showed me was that what it said in the paper was basically that I'm physically and emotionally exhausted, that my body is more down and is extremely tired, and it also showed me that apparently that I had anger towards others which I actually keep down inside with me. So just the fact that it's on paper made it so much more real for me, and it made it so much more intense as well. And so that's one of the reasons why I felt that the amount of insight that was provided, whether it was, and this is not something that I did not know from before. I knew about this stuff from before. I knew that this was something that my body was burnt out, it was exhausted. But the fact that it took a piece of paper and a pulse machine to actually get me to hear it was so intense. There was a lot of grief that came along with it. I didn't want to admit to it. I had a lot of rationalizations to it, but that's the honest thing, that my body is so tired and is exhausted. And it took me to get to Korea and do a wellness festival where there are like so many different things happening to actually get to understand this. So that was really kind of eye opening for me. So, what I'm gonna be definitely prioritizing today, along with a lot of other things, is a lot of self care, right? I'm gonna make sure that I'm gonna try out all the different things that are there. I did a sound bath, I did all of those things. So, those are things that I'm gonna be really interested towards. So, and I hope I get to share this in more detail in terms of what's possible, what's not possible.
들려온 너의 목소리 따뜻한 그 말 조용히 피어난 노란 봄 웃는 네 모습을 보면 괜히 심장이 빨라지고 너랑 걷는 이 길 위에 시간이 멈췄으면 해 눈빛 한 번이면 충분해 그 어떤 말보다 우린 깊게 이어져 지금 이 느낌 그대로 계속 바라볼래 조금만 더 이렇게 걷자 지금이 너무 좋아서 이젠 말해도 될 것 같아 널 향한 맘을 내가 먼저 다가가도 돼 그냥 옆에 있고 싶은 거야 I just wanna be close to you 그냥 이대로 자연스럽게 가끔 말 돌려도 한 번쯤은 웃어줘 괜히 애꿎은 두 번 만들었다 놨다 계속 붙어있고 싶다 바짝 넌 아무렇지 않은 척 그게 헷갈리게 만들어 눈빛 한 번이면 충분해 그 어떤 말보다 우린 깊게 이어져 지금 이 느낌 그대로 계속 바라볼래 조금만 더 이렇게 걷자 지금이 너무 좋아서 이젠 말해도 될 것 같아 널 향한 맘을 내가 먼저 다가가도 돼 그냥 옆에 있고 싶은 거야 이건 설렘보단 조금 더 조용한 기분 너도 나처럼 생각할까 네가 웃는 걸 보면 천천히 나도 모르게
So I just got done with my Malaysian cupping. It was amazing. And before that, I had my Hong Kong acupuncture as well. And I think, as you do all of these things, I realized that I'm feeling a lot more slower, a lot more calmer. And it again really highlights how important mind and body are both connected. I am a wellness practitioner myself. However, to do it for yourself requires that choice. And I think coming here, especially seeing all the people who are old, geriatric, and how much they are choosing to be here, it's been a very interesting kind of experience for me on a personal level. On top of that, I think what has been really interesting as well in terms of government support. So the way this whole system is working is that all of these vendors are supported by the government. And what that does is it subsidizes the cost for all of these therapies, particularly. So it makes it a lot more cheaper for people to actually try and experience these things. And as I am talking to these people and as I'm actually getting an idea, what I realized is that you really cannot do wellness without the financial component of it. So this really does only work when the burden of finances are not on the people, but it's on the government that's actually providing the care. Again, I feel so much more blessed. I think blessed is consistently the word that's coming up because of not just being able to see and experience wellness in this kind of environment, but also for me to really realign with my own sense of wellness in terms of what it really does take. How do you become more authentic with the work that you're doing? Because all of these are professionals. I got to meet all of them. I got to get an idea about what they really are interested in and how they do the work. So, so yeah, a lot of good ideas are coming in. A lot of good intentions are being set. I have this intention. I saw the wellness clinic here, and I have this intention that I want Trauma Release and Wellness Center to have this kind of vibe, acupuncture and all of those things. So I feel like God is gonna lead us there. I think God led us here. So I think it's just about trusting God to kind of move forward with all of these things. And there's still a lot of work. There's still a lot of work that has to be done on an internal level. So I'm just very excited to just try these things out and just get an idea about what's available on a global scale, and then slowly and gradually start integrating this into our own clinic and into our own center.
I just wanna be close to you. 지금 이 느낌 그대로 계속 바라볼래. 조금만 더 이렇게 걷자. 지금이 너무 좋아서 이젠 말해도 될 것 같아. 널 향한 맘을 내가 먼저 다가가도 돼. 그냥 옆에 있고 싶은 거야. 지금쯤은 알아줬음에 네가 모를 리가